Welcome to NASCAR Joe YouTube channel.
Wyatt Miller leading him to green in the Junior Motorsports Chevrolet.
About a half a car length lead for Wyatt Miller as they work through 1 and 2. Not going to be able to clear Bruinger as they go down the back stretch, working their way back to 3 and 4.
And that is a heavy battle, but back there it is a hornet's nest from second place on back as a bunch of cars having to check up. Wyatt Miller, as you can see, is trying to put the 55 of Bruinger away, and he's not able to do it. Bruinger, look at the run he gets off of turn 2.
Yeah, I think Miller almost had him cleared, maybe a little bit loose coming up off of 4 early in the race. Going to take his time, trying to make it happen. A little bit of rubby coming off of turn 4. Miller still not quite clear as they work through 1 and 2 this time.
Spotter tells him he's clear, he's in front, but look at Bruinger getting the back of him, and he is telling him he's there.
Bruinger not ready to give up that first place spot. He thinks if he can get his car out front, Miller can't pass him. We're getting ready to find out as they work through 1 and 2. Miller a little bit loose through center of the corner. Good run for Bruinger coming down through 3.
Now down in the turns 3 and 4, Bruinger trying to come on down the racetrack. Miller having none of it now. He will fall in behind and chase him back down on the eastern end of the raceway. Down in the turns 1 and 2 once again, now nose to tail.
Fast Zach Bruinger clears Wyatt Miller as they come through 1 and 2 that time. Working through 3 and 4. Miller not going away. He's still right on the bumper of Zach Bruinger.
Bruinger trying to make it happen as he is entering in high, coming in right on the bottom of the racetrack. Exits a little bit lower than Miller as they go down the back straightaway now. 1.5, 2 car lengths to separation. And you can see great battles going on just about anywhere. Look at that battle for P3.
Yeah, P3's heating up. They're not far behind your leaders. King and Sharp are right there. I think that's heating up. Looked like might have been a little bit of contact that time coming out of 2 as they worked their way back down towards 3.
Snodgrass gets a heck of a run out of turn 2. He looks down the bottom side of Donnie Carlton, down the back straightaway. Looks inside once again, and he's going to throw it in there hard. And they get touched. Snodgrass goes around.
Going to have a caution come out, I would say, Kel. And right before that caution came out, I bet we were getting ready to pan back up to the front. It looked like Wyatt Miller was catching back up to Zach Bruinger. Lights on the pace truck are out. Looks like we're getting ready to go back racing, Kel.
Yep, Zach Bruinger leading them to green here with Wyatt Miller. Miller has problems.
Yeah, didn't get going good that time. I thought it odd that Bruinger chose the outside line for the restart, but it worked out really good for him. Miller's got a hornet's nest behind him, kind of got him stacked up, but he's able to hold on to P2.
Wyatt Miller, the young man from Statesville, North Carolina, tries to claw his way back, and he's going to have to do it in a hurry if he wants to win this thing. Look at that gaggle of cars back behind. 2 by 2 for P4 on back.
Yeah, look, don't look now, but that number 15 car, Sharp, is right there also. We got a 3-car battle for the lead this time around, Kel, but yeah, all the action's going on 4th through 10th.
Down the back straightaway, it's a gaggle of limited late models here. The Paramount Auto Group limited late models. Again, just 35 laps the distance here. So 13 to go.
Burke finally able to make the move there on Jenkins, puts him back a spot. See if he's going to be able to hold on to it. Looks like Jenkins is looking underneath him right now.
And look at Donnie Carlton gets into the back of Trey Burke, shoves him on up the racetrack. The missile going to the front, or at least trying to at the moment as he looks down on the bottom side, but Burke closes the door.
Yeah, Kel, we don't have very many laps left to go. Looks like 8 left to go here on the board. Oh no!
Bruinger goes up in smoke. He is going up in flames, literally. He's about ready to pull Ricky Bobby. He's going to have to get out of that hot rod.
He's going to have to get out of that thing, and they're going to have to get the fire extinguishers on it, Kel. Looks like the fire went out. I don't know if that was the fire extinguisher or if that oil just burned itself off, but I would say there's some internal engine parts that are now external engine parts somewhere here at Hickory Motor Speedway.
Well, as Wyatt Miller and Hudson Sharp get ready to lead him to green down inside the Jeff Kincaid restart zone. Hard left-hand turn made by the Leapfrog truck, and racing resumes.
Better restart this time for Miller as he leads them back down into 1 and 2. Going to clear the second place car. Going to see if he can set sail now.
As he looks at the 5 car. Oh, they're beating and banging there from second place on back. Miller trying to put it on cruise control to get back up to put things away here now with just 8 laps to go.
Aiden King with a big move, making his way into second place. Going to try to see if he can reel in Miller here. Got a fast race car.
2 youngsters going for the win, at least at the moment. Hudson Sharp back there in 3rd place, not letting them out of their sight. And the battle right now is for P4. Walter Jones and Trey Burke, both beating and banging coming out of turn number 2. That's the battle for P4.
Yeah, working it side by side down the back stretch. Going to see if that outside group's coming in, but I don't believe it's going to work for him. Trey Burke going to take the spot. Wyatt Miller under all kinds of pressure from Aiden King. This race is heating up in a hurry.
Aiden King looks down to the inside. He's just not quite able to close up on Miller that time by. Looked like he might have thought about looking at it last time by. And now it is just 5 laps to go to settle it here in the limited late models.
Wyatt Miller needs to run the best 5 laps of his young racing career to keep that number 73 out front. Right now he's looking pretty good, but Aiden King is right there as they work off of 4.
Looking for the young man to make a mistake down the back or front straightaway down in the turns 1 and 2 now. Aiden King has got some great finishes under his belt, looking for his first win of 2025 here at the birthplace of NASCAR stars. 2 youngsters going and beating and banging at it here with now just 3 to go.
Taking a look underneath as they come past the flag stand, not quite a good enough run to make it happen. Looks like he might have a bumper almost up to him as they work down the backstretch.
Down the back straightaway, Miller looks like he's able to get a little bit extra rotation where it looks like Aiden King may be suffering just a little bit of forward drive. Now just double popsicle sticks 2 more times around to figure out who's going to settle it tonight.
Wyatt Miller only needs to keep it together for 2 more laps, and he'll have his first race win of his young career, but Aiden King's not ready to give it up yet right there as they work back towards the start-finish line.
White flag is out. 1 more to go. One of these 2 young men is going to be a winner here at Hickory Motor Speedway tonight off of turn 2. He's got 1 more chance to make a dive bomb down in the turn 3. Aiden King tries to go on the bottom side. He gets into Miller, gets him loose, but Miller will be the winner tonight. Aiden King in a strong second-place finish, and Hudson Sharp, your top 3. The grandson of Ralph Earnhardt, grandson of Dale Earnhardt. Wyatt Miller getting his first win in an asphalt stock car at America's most famous short track, Hickory Motor Speedway. Young man, me and you had a chance to talk during pre-race. You said you were excited to be here on your second chance. How does it feel to be in victory lane here?
We had a really good car. I was catching Zach, then he blew up. And I think Aiden tried to rattle my cage, but it didn't work.
Well, tell us what all it took to get here tonight.
JRM, Junior Motorsports, my Uncle Dale, Brian, Slim, Caden, just everyone that helps me.
Congratulations, young man. You have notched a notch in your belt here at America's most famous short track, following in the steps of some of your family's namesake, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wyatt Miller, everybody, finishing in P1 tonight, getting his first win here at America's most famous short track, Hickory Motor Speedway.